All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second game of our triple header here for you today. Next up, we go to Cincinnati, Ohio for this one. It'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Pittsburghs, the Pittsburghs, that's good. The Steelers are 1-0 on the season, having beaten Buffalo last week, and the Bengals are 0-1, losing to the Colts in Week 1. Of course, the Steelers have their quarterback, who they picked up from the Jets during the offseason, Tom Allen. He had a great debut game against the Bills last week. Let's take a look at the standings. Evil Dead is now 8-12, missing that last game. Misty is now 6-6. Gracie is 5-6 on the season. All right, let's see who Misty wants, Pittsburgh or Cincinnati. Misty's going with the Steelers. Gracie. Figure out who Gracie wants here, and we'll get Evil Dead's pick here in just a second. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to Cincinnati, Ohio for this one. Steelers-Bengals here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. It's the Steelers and the Bengals. Welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead's got the Steelers. Need to get Gracie's pick. So Misty and Evil Dead both taking Pittsburgh. And the Steelers will get the opening kickoff. We're underway live from the Queen City. From the 6-yard line, Hayes over the 25 and out to the 30-yard line. On the return there, number 88, Fernando Hayes in his 4th year out of Pittsburgh. And now the Steelers offense led by Tom Allen, the former Jet, in his 5th year out of Army. Mallon spent 4 years with the Jets, now in his first season with Pittsburgh. And he had a great debut last week. Steelers-Bengals. Steelers and the Bengals. She's taking the Bengals. Oh. 1st and 10, Pittsburgh from their own 30-yard line. All right, she's taking the Bengals. On 1st and 10, Mallon hands off to Cody Rushing up the middle, and Cody Rushing out to the 35. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Here's the Steeler offense. Up front, Griffin, Santiago, Patton, Washington, and Coleman. And then it's Shanklin, Talbert, Rushing, Barry, and Terrell. They don't have Mike Marshall anymore. He was a free agent. He went to the Redskins. So Cody Rushing is now the starter, once again for Pittsburgh in the backfield. Mallon under center, 2nd and 5. Barry in motion, the tight end. Mallon hands off to Rushing, and Cody Rushing across midfield. Out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 16. And a Pittsburgh first down. Henry Jackson came up, made the tackle, the 5th-year defensive back out of Texas. Steelers finished 4-12 last season. It was a rough year for them. They're off to a 1-0 start. They handled Buffalo last week at home. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. At the Bengal 49-yard line. Everybody in tight. Mallon under center. Mallon, play action. Mallon looking. He's got all day. Great protection. My goodness. Throws caught by Talbert. Out of the backfield. Brian Talbert out to the 35. A gain of 16. The fourth-year running back out of Kentucky, Brian Talbert. First down Steelers at the Bengal 35-yard line. Tackle made by number 21, Mario Smith, in his 11th year out of Wisconsin, the safety. Opening drive of the game. First and 10, Pittsburgh. At the Bengal 35. Everybody in tight, single back. Mallon under center. Mallon, play action. Throws and caught by Jackson. Down to the 25-yard line. Darius Jackson, the rookie tight end out of North Dakota State. A gain of 10, and that'll be a Steeler first down. Tackle made by number 23. That's Kim Phillips, fifth-year defensive back out of Duke. Six minutes left in the first quarter. Opening drive. First and 10, Pittsburgh. At the Bengal 25 in the offset eye. Mallon to Talbert. And Talbert will lose a yard back to the 26. Tackle made by Cedric Jordan, the 11th year defensive tackle out of Winston-Salem. It'll bring up second and 10. No gain on the, actually a loss of a yard. Be second and 11. On second down, the Steelers come out with four receivers set wide. Single back. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon to Rushing, a draw play, and Cody Rushing to the 18-yard line. A gain of 8. That's going to bring up third and 3. Cody Rushing in his fourth year out of Hawaii. Tackle was made by number 53. That's Kevin Wilson, eighth-year linebacker out of Maryland. Third and 3 from the 18-yard line. Everybody in tight. Mallon under center. Mallon to Talbert. And Talbert picks up 2 to the 16. Maybe just a yard, actually. Be fourth down. Bengals are right there. Charles on the tackle. Jay Charles in his third year out of MTSU. It'll be fourth down. Pittsburgh will have to settle for a field goal. This will be a 33-yard attempt by Zach Miller in his second year out of UNLV. Kick is up, and it's good. Steelers take a 3-0 lead. 4:25 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. The 1-0 Steelers, the 0-1 Bengals. Max Johnson, their quarterback, warming up on the sideline in his third year out of North Carolina. Tony Caban will kick off, the eighth-year punter out of Miami for the Steelers. There's the kick. About 6 yards deep. Jefferson will take a knee. Touchback. And the Bengals will have it first and 10 from the 25-yard line. Gary Jackson, or excuse me, I was looking at the wrong one. Starting quarterback, Max Johnson in his third year out of North Carolina. Gary Jefferson, the fourth-year receiver out of Notre Dame, on the kickoff return, the touchback. Bengals will have it at their own 25. Steelers up 3-0. AFC Central game here. Rivals. 4 wide for the Bengals. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson fakes the handoff inside. Johnson rolls out. And Johnson is going to motor on down the sideline. Gets out to the 35. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. They flushed him out of the pocket. He took off. Nearly got a first down. It'll be 2nd and less than a yard. Johnson, in his 3rd year as a rookie, he started. But then the Bengals, they picked up William Rogers last season. Rogers has since Rogers is now the backup. He is not retired. They've decided to go with Johnson this season. On 2nd and inches, Johnson to Granger, and Eric Granger picks up the first down out to the 44-yard line, a gain of 9. In his 6th year out of UCLA. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down. Ben DeRise on the tackle. The 8th-year safety out of New Mexico State. Three and a half minutes left. Here in the first quarter, Steelers up 3-0. Bengals come out 4 wide. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson fakes the handoff, throws, and it's nearly picked off. Eldon Burns nearly picked it off, the 7th-year linebacker at UNLV. Here's the Bengals offense up front. McKell, Barnhill, Cousins, Manning, and Sims. And then it's Hicks, Terrell, Granger, Austin, and Wheeler. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals at their own 44-yard line. 3:21 left to play here in the first quarter. Steelers up 3-0. On 2nd and 10. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson to Granger. Gets hit in the backfield. And Granger goes down. Back at the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Valentine, number 96. Jamarcus Valentine in his 2nd year out of UNLV. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 12 for Cincinnati. Coming up on 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 3rd and 12 for the Bengals. Single back, 4 receivers set wide. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws. Caught by Nick Austin down to the 26-yard line. 32 yards to the 13th year tight end out of Texas. And that'll be a first down for the Bengals. Right down the middle. I tell you what, Johnson hung in there. He took a shot right as he let the ball go. First down, Bengals. Atwater on the tackle. Tony Atwater, the rookie out of Iowa, the safety. 1st and 10, Cincinnati at the Steeler 26-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun. Hands off to Granger up the middle, and Eric Granger to the 17. A gain of 9, make a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Eldon Burns, the linebacker, on the tackle. 2nd and 2 for the Bengals at the Steelers' 17-yard line. Coming up on 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 4 wide, but they're in tight for the Bengals. Johnson under center. Johnson to Terrell. And Terrell back to the line of scrimmage. Willie Terrell, the rookie out of the University of Houston. Here's the Steeler defense. They play a 3-4. Verbal, Thomas, and Valentine up front. Linebackers, Brand, Burns, Whiteside, and Seibert. And the secondary, Craven, Atwater, DeRise, and Aaron. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Bengals at the Steelers' 17-yard line. 1:35 and counting in the first quarter. Steelers up 3-0. On 3rd down. Everybody in tight. Johnson under center. Johnson, play action. Johnson rolls out. And Johnson fires. Caught by Bryce Curry, the fullback. And Curry down to the 9-yard line, a gain of 8 yards. It'll be first and goal, Cincinnati. Bryce Curry in his 9th year out of Tennessee, the fullback. Coming up on a minute left to play. First and goal from the 9. Bengals come out, 2 backs in the backfield. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson hands off to Granger. And Eric Granger inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be second and goal from the 4. Ben DeRise on the tackle for Pittsburgh, the safety. In his 8th year out of New Mexico State. Second and goal from the 4. We're down to 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson in the shotgun, 4 wide. Johnson looking. Johnson fires, and it's nearly picked off. Broken up by the linebacker. That's Chris Seibert in his 4th year out of Central Florida. He should have picked it off. He had 2 shots at it. And that'll bring up third and goal. Down to 19 seconds here in the first. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Johnson under center. Johnson looking. Johnson throws back of the end zone. Incomplete. The receiver was beyond the end line. He was looking for Jefferson. Gary Jefferson, the rookie or the 4th year receiver out of Notre Dame. It'll be 4th and goal. Luke Jones will come on. This will be a 21-yard field goal attempt to tie the game up. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 3. 11 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Steelers 3, Bengals 3. Jimmy Jam along with Evil Dead. Misty's here. Evil Dead and Misty both took the Steelers. Gracie took the Bengals in this one. I do believe Luke Jones will kick off. He does, number 1. There's the kick. From the 4-yard line, Hayes over the 15, 20, 25. Fernando Hayes out to the 25-yard line. 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Steelers at 1-0. The Bengals at 0-1 early on in the season here. First and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Everybody in tight. Mallon, the quarterback, under center. Mallon to Talbert. And Brian Talbert goes nowhere. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. We're tied at 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We start the second quarter. Bengals Steelers tied at 3. It'll be 2nd and 11 for Pittsburgh at their own 25-yard line. They lost a yard on the previous play. I think Cody Rushing got injured. He hasn't been in there for a while. Brian Talbert, the backup, has been carrying the load for the Steelers. No, Rushing's back in there now. I see him. 2nd and 11. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon back. Mallon looking. Throws near side. And caught on the near sideline by number 86. That's Eddie Terrell in his 4th year out of North Carolina State. A gain of 6 yards to bring up 3rd and 5. Big third down for the Steelers right here at their own 30-yard line. They come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon draws back. Mallon throws and caught by Berry. And Kenneth Berry, the tight end, all the way out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 24 yards for Kenneth Berry in his 5th year out of Nevada. Tackle made by Henry Jackson, the 5th-year defensive back out of Texas. First down, Steelers. At the Bengal 46. Steelers come out. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon under center. Mallon draws back. Mallon looking, throws, and caught by Shanklin down the sideline. He's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ron Shanklin, a 46-yard touchdown catch. The 11th year receiver out of Oregon State. And the Steelers go up 9-3. The defensive back broke on the play but mistimed it. Shanklin made him pay with a touchdown. And now Zach Miller will come on for the extra point. Put the Steelers up by 7. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. 10-3, Steelers lead it. 7:10 left in the half. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Who do they play next week? Let's find out. Pittsburgh will play at Denver next week. And Cincinnati, looking at the schedule here, will play at New England. And now Tony Caban will kick off for the Steelers. From the 7-yard line, Turner brings it back over the 25. And Turner out to the 32-yard line. On the return there, number 33, James Turner. In his 3rd year out of Tennessee, the defensive back. So the Bengals now find themselves down by 7 with 7:06 left in the first half. Max Johnson, the 3rd-year quarterback out of North Carolina, leads the offense. We like to call him Maximum Johnson. That's our nickname for him. 1st and 10, Bengals, everybody in tight. Johnson under center, single back. Johnson to Granger, and Eric Granger plowing forward out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Eric Granger in his 6th year out of UCLA. Making the tackle, cutting his legs out from under him, is Samson Aaron, the 7th-year defensive back out of Arizona State. 2nd and 2 from the 40-yard line. Johnson under center. Wheeler in motion. Johnson fakes the handoff. It's a blitz. And the Steelers get him back at the 30-yard line. A loss of, 9 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 11. Atwater came in on the safety blitz. Tony Atwater, the rookie out of Iowa. He came in unblocked. Came shooting right in there. Never had a chance. 3rd and 11 for the Bengals now at their own 30. 6:20 and counting here in the first half. Steelers trying to go to 2-0 on the season. 3 to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson draws back. Johnson looking. Johnson throws deep downfield. Going for it all. He's got a man. Wheeler. Touchdown. Cincinnati. A 70-yard bomb to Henry Wheeler. the fourth-year receiver out of Georgia. He got behind the Steelers secondary, and it's a 70-yard touchdown catch to Henry Wheeler. Johnson just threw it and hoped for the best, and the best happened. And now the Bengals can tie it up with the extra point. And now Luke Jones for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 10 with 6:02 left to play here in the first half. Here at Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. We have the Patriots and the Colts after this. We're in the second game of our triple header. If you missed the earlier game, the Lions held on to beat the Vikings 17-16. The Lions blocked an extra point by the Vikings with 11 seconds left to hold on to win that game. That game is being uploaded up to YouTube as we speak. And now Jones will kick off for the Bengals. About 2 yards deep. Hayes brings it out over the 15-20. And Fernando Hayes brings it out to the 21-yard line. First and 10 for the Steelers. In a tie ball game, 5:58 left in the half. As the Steeler offense comes back out. I don't think either team has punted yet. Every drive has ended with a score of some kind. We've not had any punts. First and 10 Pittsburgh now from their own 21. 4 wide. Mallon under center.
Here we go. 3-19.
Mallon. Play action. Looking. Mallon throws and gets it to the sideline to Eddie Terrell. Out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 17. Mallon hung in there. Took a shot. And Terrell made a great catch. Eddie Terrell in his 4th year out of North Carolina State. First down, Pittsburgh. Definitely got both feet in before going out of bounds. Stops the clock for the moment with 5:51 left in the half. Now the clock runs. First and 10. Mallon in the shotgun. Single back. Rushing in motion. Mallon looking. Mallon throws down the sideline. He's got a man. Shanklin. See ya. Touchdown. Bombs away. 62 yards to Ron Shanklin. His second touchdown of the half. It doesn't take the Steelers long. They retake the lead. Man, what a difference Mallon makes for the Steelers. McAvenue is still on the team, but he's the backup now. Well, the Bengals have a 70-yard bomb, and now the Steelers answer with a 62-yard bomb. And now the Steelers lead it 16-10. Zach Miller will come on for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Steelers lead it 17-10. 5:29 left to play here in the first half. Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead likes that. He took the Steelers, as did Misty. Misty says Evil Dead's copying her. And now Tony Caban will kick off for Pittsburgh. Short kickoff, fielded at the 7-yard line by Gary Jefferson across the 30, out to the 31-yard line. And that's where the Bengals will set up shop with 5:24 left in the half. Max Johnson comes back out. We've got the Patriots and the Colts after this. We'll be in Indianapolis for that one. We'll be off tomorrow. I got high school basketball tomorrow. We'll be back on Wednesday and Thursday night, and then I have high school basketball on Friday. This is that time of year where I'm sporadic because of high school basketball on the radio. 1st and 10 in the offset eye. Johnson under center. Johnson, play action. Johnson throws, and it's caught by Wheeler. A one-handed catch out to the Steeler 40-yard line, 28 yards. Henry Wheeler. Well, this game is turning into a track meet. It's bombs away. Both teams might want to shore up their secondary a little bit. One-handed catch by Wheeler. First and 10, Bengals at the Steeler 40-yard line. Everybody in tight. Johnson under center. Johnson fakes the handoff, throws, and it's knocked down. Seibert got his hands on it. Chris Seibert, the the linebacker. Pass was intended for Tim Butler, the rookie tight end out of Texas A&M. Second and 10 from the 40-yard line. Steelers lead the Bengals 17-10 with 4:52 left here in the first half. Johnson in the shotgun.
Here we go. What? 90.
Johnson back. Throws near side. Caught by Hicks. No, incomplete. Jake Craven came over, broke up that pass. Craven, the 9th-year defensive back out of Ohio State. Ryder Hicks, the intended receiver in his second year out of Oregon. Second and 10 for the Bengals at the Steeler 40-yard line. Bengals come out now. Johnson in the shotgun.
Here we go.
Johnson fakes the handoff. Johnson looking and gets sacked back at the 44-yard line. Verbal on the sack. AC Verbal, the second-year defensive end out of Michigan State. And that's going to be a loss of 4 yards. It'll bring up 4th and 14 for the Bengals. Steeler defense coming up big. I don't think they're going to try a 61-yard field goal. No. Zach Everett back to punt. Bobbles it. Steelers block it and pick it up. Ivory Whiteside recovers the loose football, but the Steelers get a block punt. Let's watch the replay. Diving in there was Ben DeRise, number 21, the safety. The second game in a row that we've had a block punt. And now the Steelers, they can make it a 2-possession game going into halftime. 4:19 left in the half. They're up 17-10. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Bengal 39-yard line. Tom Allen, the quarterback. The former Jet. The former starter for the Jets. But Riley Leonard took over, and he was relegated to backup, so he requested a trade. They hand off to Talbert, only picks up a yard. If the Steelers didn't stand there pinching a loaf. Oh my gosh. Oh, such colorful metaphors. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Steelers at the Bengal 38-yard line. 4 minutes left here in the half. 4 wide, single back. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon looking, throws, and just a little bit off target. He was looking for Eddie Terrell. Well covered by Kim Phillips. It'll be 3rd and 9. That'll stop the clock with 3:49 left here in the first half. on a beautiful afternoon in Cincinnati. Temperatures in the low 70s. Yep, you call them like I see them. I got it. 3rd and 9. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon looking. Mallon steps up. Looking, throws to the sideline. Terrell makes the catch down to the 24, a gain of 14. Tackle made by number 24, Taylor Holmes, the third-year defensive back out of Nebraska. Got an assist by the linebacker, Kevin Wilson. Actually, it was Harris, number 53. Logan Harris. 1st and 10, Steelers now at the Bengal 24-yard line. Steelers can make it a 2-score game. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon, play action, throws, and caught by Hayes. Fernando Hayes down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 20. It'll be 1st and goal for the Steelers. Pittsburgh has like 3 players named Hayes. So I have an F. Hayes, a T. Hayes, and I have a Robert Hayes too, an R. Hayes. Just helps me distinguish them. First and goal from the 4-yard line. 2:50 and counting here in the half. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Mallon throws, caught, Hayes, touchdown. Steelers. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Fernando Hayes. I tell you what, Evil Dead, Mallon is making all the difference in the world for the Steelers. He's much better than McAvenue. I can see why the Steelers went out and got him. Steelers didn't look anywhere this good last season. They're up 23-10 now. And now Zach Miller for the point after. Kick is up. And it's good. Steelers lead at 24-10. Still 2:42 left to play here in the first half. Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. In week 1, the Steelers upset the Buffalo Bills 34-28. And Mallon had a great day in that game. He had 4 touchdown passes. And the Steelers play at Denver next week. And we know Denver, they're a little bit better than last season, but not a whole lot. I could definitely see Pittsburgh going 3-0 after next week. Don't want to get ahead of myself. They still got to win this game. And now Tony Caban will kick off. From the 7-yard line, Turner over the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. James Turner on the return. 2:39 left to play here in the first half. Steelers up by 14 already. And now Max Johnson, 4 of 9. His stat line so far. Steelers looking good so far after a game and a half. On 1st and 10. Johnson under center.
Let's go. What? 90.
Johnson hands off to Granger. And Eric Granger gets something out of nothing. He gets 6 yards down to the 33-yard line before being tackled by James Brand, the linebacker, in his 9th year out of Chattanooga. Probably have time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 4 from the 33. Johnson under center. Johnson looking. Throws, and Austin reaches back and makes the catch out to the 37. A gain of 3, be 13 inches. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Steelers up 24-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. 2 minutes left in the first half. Steelers up 24-10 on the Bengals. It'll be 3rd and inches for Cincinnati at their own 37-yard line. Bengals come out. Johnson in the shotgun, single back, 4 receivers set wide. Johnson hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger out to the 44-yard line, gain of 7. First down, Bengals. They go to the hurry up. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws outside to Granger, turns upfield, gets the first down the Steelers sideline. Granger still on his feet, down to the 28-yard line. It's a 28-yard gain by Eric Granger down to the Steeler 28-yard line. Bengals trying to make it a one-possession game going into halftime. Finally making the tackle, number 92, AC Verbal. Whiteside couldn't bring him down, nor could Derives. .127 and counting. 1st and 10 from the Steeler 28-yard line. 3 to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun.
Here we go. 38.
Hands off to Granger, who goes nowhere. Loss of a yard. Saunders on the tackle, number 91, Mark Saunders, in his 2nd year at Louisiana Tech, the defensive tackle. A loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. And let's see, the Bengals take a timeout with 1:01 remaining in the half. They have 2 left. I think the Bengals get the second half kickoff. They can get a 2-for here. They're in field goal range. A 2-for-1. It'll be 2nd and 11 from the Steeler 29-yard line. Pittsburgh up by 14, 24-10. Nice first half for the Steelers, especially on offense. On 2nd and 11. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson draws back. Johnson looking. Johnson throws. Caught on the sideline by Ryder Hicks. Down to the 11-yard line, a gain of 18. The 2nd-year receiver out of Oregon, Ryder Hicks. And he gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 56 seconds left. They don't have to take a timeout. Ooh, I don't know about that one. No review. 1st and 10 from the Steeler 11. 4 wide. Johnson in the shotgun.
Here we go. White 90.
Johnson draws back. Johnson throws outside. Caught by Hicks. And Hicks, no gain, as he's ridden out of bounds by Jake Craven. That'll stop the clock with 52 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 10 from the 11-yard line. Second and 10 from the Bengals from the Steeler 11. Johnson in the shotgun, single back. Johnson drops back. Johnson throws, and it's incomplete. Knocked away by Samson Aaron, number 29, the 7th-year defensive back out of Arizona State. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bengals. Nice play by Aaron. They were looking for Ryder Hicks. 48 seconds left here in the half. 3rd and 10. Bengals come out 4 wide, single back. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws, caught by Nick Austin. Only gains 2 yards down to the 9-yard line. Steelers take a timeout. They want to have time to score again before halftime. The Bengals will have to settle for a field goal. It'll be 4th and 7 from the 9-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain on the play. Luke Jones will try a 26-yard field goal attempt. It'll still be a 2-score game. It'll make it an 11-point game. Don't forget we have the Patriots and the Colts after this. Jones from 26. Snap, kick is up. Looks good, is good. Steelers lead is now 11, 24-13 with 41 seconds left. Pittsburgh still has 2 timeouts. They call the timeout. They want to have time to score again before halftime if they can. Luke Jones will tee it up. And there's the kickoff. About 5 yards deep. Craven's going to bring it out over the 20. And Jake Craven out to the 23-yard line. 38 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10 for the Steelers at their own 23. They have 2 timeouts. Mallon comes back out. His numbers. Look at that in the first half. 10 of 11. 3 touchdowns. 216 yards. That's in the first half alone. A lot of quarterbacks would like those stats at the end of a game. Mallon's been on fire his first 2 weeks as a Steeler. He had 4 touchdown passes last week. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Mallon in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Mallon looking. Throws and caught by Hayes. Out to the 36-yard line, a gain of 13. The Steelers take a timeout with 32 seconds left. They have 1 timeout remaining. Fernando Hayes on the catch. Steelers up by 11. Our next game, the Patriots and the Colts, they're both 1-0. 1st and 10. Mallon under center. Mallon drops back. Mallon in trouble now, rolls out, and Mallon is going to take off. And, he fumbles. And who comes up with it? I think the Steelers did. And they take a timeout. Ends up being a gain of 9. Well, the Steelers dodge a bullet. Mallon fumbled, but the Steelers recovered. They took their final timeout. It'll be 2nd and 1 at the at their own 46-yard line. That could have been disastrous. Got to slide, Mallon. You should know better. In your 5th year out of Army. Second and 1 from their own 46. 4 wide for the Steelers. Mallon in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Mallon draws back. Throws outside. Caught by Shanklin down the sideline. Ron Shanklin pushed out of bounds at the 31. A 23-yard gain by Ron Shanklin. He's had 131 yards receiving on the afternoon already. And we're still in the first half. Pushed out of bounds by Taylor Holmes, the third-year defensive back out of Nebraska. First down, Pittsburgh. 16 seconds left. The Steelers are in field goal range. They're going to go ahead, and they don't have any timeouts. They're going to go ahead now from 48 yards to put them back up by 14. Zach Miller. The kick is up, and he missed it. It remains an 11-point lead. Steelers up 24-13. He just didn't get any height on that one. "12 seconds left here in the first half. See what the Bengals do here. They come out 4 wide, single back. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson draws back. Johnson throws. Caught by Palmer. Out to the 48. A gain of 10. They take a timeout. That's Chris Palmer, the rookie out of Florida. And with 7 seconds left in the half, the Bengals have it at their own 48-yard line. They might try a Hail Mary here before halftime. Seven seconds until half. Bengals come out, 3 to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks downfield. Johnson looking, throws. Incomplete. He was looking for an out. Incomplete. 3 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 48-yard line. Bengals 3 to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Johnson drops back. Throws deep downfield. Bouncing around. Incomplete. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Pittsburgh 24, Cincinnati 13. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We go to the third quarter. The Steelers lead the Bengals 24-13. Cincinnati down by 11. We'll get the second half kickoff. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Misty's here. Evil Dead and Misty have both taken the Steelers in this one. Gracie took the Bengals. Cincinnati has a chance now to make it a one-possession game. There's the kickoff by Kabong. From the 5-yard line, James Turner over the 20, 25. Turner all the way out to the 34-yard line. The defensive back in his third year out of Tennessee. Eric Granger, his stats, the running back. Max Johnson will come back out to lead the Bengal offense. On the banks of the Ohio River, Cincinnati, Ohio, Paycor Stadium. Covington, Kentucky, right across the river. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Johnson under center.
Let's go.
Johnson hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger picks up 10 out to the 44-yard line, and that'll be a Bengal first down. Tackle made by Tony Atwater, the rookie safety out of Iowa. First and 10, Bengals at their own 44-yard line. Cincinnati comes out, 3 to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson hands off to Granger. And Eric Granger out to the 49. A gain of 5 to bring up 2nd and 5. Samson Aaron on the tackle for the Steelers, number 29. The defensive back. Patriots Colts coming up after this. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson back. Johnson looking. Throws and caught by Nick Austin. Down to the 34-yard line. 17 yards and a Bengal first down. Nick Austin in his 13th year out of Texas, the tight end. Ben DeRise came over and made the tackle, along with Samson Aaron. .6:44 and counting here in the third quarter. First and 10, Bengals at the Steeler 34. Bengals trying to make it a one-possession game with any type of score they can. 4 wide. Johnson back. Throws underneath. Caught by Palmer. Chris Palmer down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Be 2nd and 6. .6:21 and counting. We're in the third quarter. Steelers up by 11. Bengals trying to mount a comeback. 3 wide to the far side for the Bengals on 2nd and 6. Johnson in the gun. Johnson, draw play to Granger. That doesn't go anywhere. In fact, they'll lose a yard back to the 31-yard line. Ivory Whiteside on the tackle. 3rd-year linebacker out of Alabama. 3rd and 6 for the Bengals now at the Steelers' 31-yard line. Bengals come out 4 wide, single back. Johnson under center. Johnson draws back. Johnson throws, and it's knocked down by Eldon Burns, the linebacker. Great play by Burns. They're looking for Nick Austin, and that'll bring up 4th down. Well, a field goal would make it an 8-point game. It would make it a one-possession game. Luke Jones will come on. This will be a 48-yard field goal attempt by Jones. From 48 yards. Snap. Kick is up. And the kick is no good. He missed it wide right. It remains an 11-point ball game. The Bengals come up empty. 24-13. The Steelers lead it. And now Pittsburgh will take over. And the Steelers, if they can get a touchdown here, they can make it a 3-possession game. Tom Allen comes back out. His first half stats. Great stats. The former Jet quarterback. He was actually traded. It wasn't a free agency deal. He demanded a trade. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Mallon in the shotgun.
Here we go.
Mallon to Rushing, and Cody Rushing out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Logan Harris, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 4th year out of Texas Tech. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Steelers now at their own 43-yard line. Mallon comes out under center in the I formation. Mallon to Talbert, and Brian Talbert out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Brian Talbert in his 4th year out of Kentucky. Mario Smith came up, made the tackle for the Bengals. 4:40 and counting here in the third. 3rd and 1 for the Steelers now at their own 47. They come out in the I. Mallon under center. Mallon fakes the handoff. Watch out. He's getting rid of it. Oh, he gets sacked. That's a 15-yard sack. Make it a 14-yard sack. Back at the 32-yard line. Nathan Langford, the 12th-year defensive end out of LSU. Mallon should know better. 5th-year quarterback. Got to get rid of that. So the Steelers come up empty. The Bengals come up empty. And now the Steelers come up empty. Pittsburgh up 24-13. Tony Caban gets the punt away. Fielded at the 22 by Gary Jefferson across the 30. And he's taken down at the 32-yard line. It's still an 11-point lead for the Steelers now, as the Bengal offense will come back out. 4:02 left to play here in the third quarter. Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Can the Bengals get back in this game? 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Johnson under center. Johnson to Granger. And Eric Granger across the 40. And Granger all the way out to midfield. A gain of 18 for Eric Granger. First down, Cincinnati. Nice run by the 6th-year back out of UCLA. Ivory Whiteside finally made the tackle for Pittsburgh, the linebacker. Bengals have it at midfield now, down by 11. 1st and 10. Everybody in tight. Johnson under center. Hicks in motion. Johnson looking. Johnson throws and caught by Nick Austin. Down to the 35-yard line, a gain of 15. And that'll be another Bengal first down. .312 and counting. Here in the third quarter. Bengals on the move, down by 11. 1st and 10 from the Steeler 35-yard line. In the offset eye, Johnson under center. Johnson hands off to Granger. And Eric Granger pushing forward down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 8. And Granger closing in on 100 on the day. Needs 17 more. It'll be 2nd and 2. 2:44 and counting. Three to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun on 2nd down. Johnson to Granger. Picks up the first down. 3 yards out to the 24-yard line. Long sustained drive by the Bengals. AC Verbal on the tackle for Pittsburgh. .215 and counting here in the third. Bengals at the Steeler 24-yard line. They come out 4 wide. Johnson in the shotgun, single back. Johnson to Granger. And Granger to the 25. Actually lost a yard as Verbal got in there and made the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 11. A minute 48 and counting. 2nd and 11 for the Bengals at the Steeler 25. They come out 4 wide. Johnson under center. Johnson to Terrell. And Terrell gets leveled. A loss of a yard. James Brand on the tackle, the linebacker. Tackling Willie Terrell, the rookie out of Houston. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12 for the Bengals at the Steeler 26-yard line. a field goal would make it a one-possession game. It'd be a 45-yard field goal, 43-yard field goal from here. 3rd and 12. Johnson under center. Johnson draws back. Johnson throws. He's got a man. Butler, touchdown, Cincinnati. Tim Butler, the rookie tight end out of Texas A&M. A 26-yard touchdown catch. And the Bengals have pulled to within 5. They'll go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Great touch pass. And now Cincinnati will try a 2-point try. Try to make it a 3-point game. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws and caught by Palmer. And the 2-point try is good. Chris Palmer hauls it in. And it's 24-21. Steelers up with 1:06 remaining here in the third quarter. Great drive by the Bengals. And they pull to within 3. There so's a ball game now. Great drive by Cincinnati. Luke Jones will kick off for the Bengals. And there's the kickoff. About 3 yards deep. Hayes brings it back out over the 20, 25. They'll mark him down at the 25-yard line. Fernando Hayes. With 1:03 left to play in the third quarter, Steelers up by 3, 24-21. Tom Allen comes back out to lead the Steelers offense once again. In his 5th year out of Army. After playing 4 years for the Jets. Steelers can make it a 2-score game again if they can get a touchdown. 5 wide, empty backfield. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon draws back. Mallon looking. Mallon throws outside, caught by Shanklin. And Ron Shanklin out to the 31-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Shanklin in his 11th year out of Oregon State. No, I'm good. 45 seconds left. In the third quarter. 3 to the near side. Mallon in the shotgun. 2nd and 4. Mallon drops back. Mallon looking, throws, caught by Shanklin. Nope, it was broken up at the last second by the linebacker, Kevin Wilson. And that'll bring up 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Steelers at their own 31-yard line. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bengals trying to get a stop because they're trying to mount a comeback. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Mallon in the shotgun on 3rd down. Mallon draws back, sets up a screen pass to Rushing, and Cody Rushing picks up the 1st down and steps up out of bounds at the 36. A gain of 5. 1st down Steelers. And that'll stop the clock with 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Patriots Colts up next. We'll head up to Indianapolis for that one. This is the second game of our triple header. The Lions beat the Vikings 17-16 in the game before this. A blocked extra point at the end won it for the Lions. 1st and 10. Mallon draws back. Mallon throws and is picked off by Wilson for the Bengals down the sideline. Mallon takes him down at the 12-yard line. Kevin Wilson, 8th-year linebacker out of Maryland, picks it off and brings it back to the Steeler 12. With 5 seconds left in the third quarter. And now the Bengals can take the lead. The Bengals were down 24-10 at half. And now they have a chance to take the lead. This should be the last play of the quarter, with 5 seconds remaining. First and 10 from the 12. Johnson under center. Johnson hands off to Granger, and Granger to the 10-yard line. That's the end of 3. Steelers up 24-21 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back. Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2, the 1-0 Steelers, the 0-1 Bengals. Steelers hanging on now, and they're up 24-21, but the Bengals have it 2nd and 8 from the Steeler 10-yard line. Bengals trying to come all the way back and take the lead here. Max Johnson, the quarterback, under center on 2nd down. Johnson to Granger, and Eric Granger down to the 3-yard line, a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Bengals at the Steeler 3. Been a pretty good game. Steelers were up by 14 at one point. And now the Bengals are poised to take the lead for the first time in this one. Johnson in the shotgun, 3rd and 1. Johnson looking. Johnson throws, and it's broken up. It hits Whiteside, the linebacker, incomplete, be 4th down. So the Steeler defense gets a stop, and now the Bengals will try to tie this one up. This will be a chip shot field goal. It'll be a 20-yard attempt by Luke Jones. Jones in his 13th year out of Miami. From 20 yards, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 24. 7:26 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals have come all the way back. They were down 14, but now we're tied at 24. A lot of time left, though. 7:26 left on the clock. Patriots Colts up after this. Luke Jones would kick off for the Bengals. Plenty of time for Pittsburgh. No need to panic. There's the kick from about the 8-yard line. Hayes on the return. And Fernando Hayes all the way out to the 36-yard line. Not a bad return. And that's where the Steelers will have it, 1st and 10. Tom Allen comes back out. His stats on the day. $7:22 left to play. We're tied at 24. Steelers come out 4 wide. Mallon in the shotgun, empty backfield. Mallon drops back, throws, and caught by Kenneth Berry in a crowd. I don't know how he caught that. A gain of 7 for the tight end. Tackle made by Wilson, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 43-yard line. Coming up on 7 minutes left. We're tied at 24. Steelers come out 5 wide once again. Empty backfield for Mallon. Mallon draws back, throws down the middle, caught by Eddie Terrell, out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 11, and that'll be a Steeler first down. Kevin Wilson, the linebacker, on the tackle for the Bengals. But the Steelers are now in Bengal territory. .6:35 and counting. Steelers come out. Mallon under center, 1st and 10. Mallon hands off to Cody Rushing up the middle, and Rushing all the way out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 13, and that'll be a Steeler first down. 4th year back out of Hawaii, Cody Rushing. Great name for a running back, Rushing. It's another Steeler first down as we're coming up on 6 minutes left in regulation. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh from the Bengal 33. 4 wide. Mallon in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green 39.
Mallon to Rushing again, a draw play. And Rushing picks up 4 to the 29-yard line before being nailed by Wilson. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the Bengal 29-yard line. Steelers come out in the I formation. Mallon under center.
Here we go. Green 39.
Mallon to Rushing, and Cody Rushing plowing forward to the 22-yard line, a gain of 7. Picks up the first down. Jay Charles on the tackle. The 3rd-year linebacker out of MTSU. Steelers keeping it on the ground, eating up some time here. They want to take the lead, but they don't want to leave the Bengals a whole lot of time. We're tied at 24 as we're at the 5-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 from the Bengal 22-yard line. Mallon under center. Mallon fakes the handoff. Oh, he's going to take a sack. A loss of 8. Kevin Wilson, he's been everywhere lately. On the sack. Back to the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 18 for the Steelers. Well, here in the second half, Wilson's been everywhere. .440 left. Clock is moving. Steelers now, they're still in field goal range. 2nd and 18 at the 30-yard line. They come out 4 wide. Mallon in the shotgun.
Here we go now.
Mallon draws back. Mallon looking. Throws, caught by Berry. And Kenneth Berry picks up 10 to the 20-yard line. Make it a 9-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 9. The big tight end. 4 minutes, 13 seconds and counting. We're tied at 24. 3rd and 9 for the Steelers at the Bengal 20. 4 wide, single back. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon draws back, throws, and incomplete. He overthrew his receiver. It'll be 4th down. This will be a 37-yard field goal attempt by Zach Miller to give the Steelers the lead. He's going to give the Bengals, though, a lot of time left. Miller from 37. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Steelers retake the lead, 27-24, with 3:52 left. A lot of time for the Bengals. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Steelers trying to get out to a 2-0 start. If they can hang on. The Bengals trying to avoid an 0-2 start. Tony Caban will tee it up for the Steelers. .352 remaining. A lot of time. There's the kickoff by Kaman. About 5 yards deep. Turner will take a knee, touchback. And the Bengals will have it at the 25-yard line. 3:52 remaining. Max Johnson comes back out. Bengals can tie it up with a field goal, take the lead with a touchdown. It's crunch time. Patriots Colts up next. We'll head to Indianapolis. Three receivers to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Johnson drops back. Throws. Caught by Nick Austin. Out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 6. The big tight end makes the catch. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. .339 and counting. Clock is moving. 2nd and 4 for the Bengals at their own 31-yard line. 4 wide for Cincinnati, single back. Johnson in the gun. Johnson back. Throws near side. Granger down the sideline out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down. Jake Campbell on the tackle. The rookie out of Cal Berkeley. Coming up on 3 minutes left. 1st and 10 Cincinnati. Bengals come out. Johnson under center. Johnson drops back. Johnson in trouble. Throws downfield, and it's caught by Ryder Hicks. No, he dropped it. Incomplete. He dropped it. It was broken up by Jake Craven. Nice play by Craven. Hicks couldn't haul it in. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bengals at their own 39. 2:50 left. 4 wide for Cincinnati. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson back. Throws. Caught by Palmer. And Chris Palmer to the 44. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd down. Be 3rd and 4 for the Bengals. The rookie out of Florida, Palmer. Eldon Burns on the tackle. 2.5 minutes left. Clock is moving. 3rd and 4 for the Bengals now from their own 44-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson back. Johnson looking. Johnson throws. Caught by Granger to the Steeler 48. And that'll be a gain of 8 into Steeler territory. And a Bengal first down. Coming up to make the tackle, Eldon Burns, the linebacker. That will probably take us to the 2-minute warning here. And it will. 2-minute warning. Steelers up 27-24 here at Jammin' Sports. Back here at Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Final 2 minutes of regulation. Steelers up 27-24, trying to hold on. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bengals at the Steeler 48-yard line. Steelers trying to get to 2-0. The Bengals trying to avoid 0-2. First and 10 for the Bengals. 3 to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson, a draw play to Granger that goes nowhere. A yard at best. Bengals in the hurry up. 2nd and 9 from the Steeler 47. Johnson this time under center. Johnson drops back. Johnson throws and incomplete. He was looking for Chris Palmer. Couldn't hold on. Ivory Whiteside broke it up. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Bengals at the Steeler 47-yard line. 1:44 left in regulation. On 3rd down. 4 wide for Cincinnati. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson takes the snap. Johnson looking. Rolls out. In trouble now. And now Johnson will fire all the way across to Wheeler. Makes the catch down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 17. Bengals in the hurry up. At the Steeler 30. They're in field goal range. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson back. Johnson in trouble. And now Johnson takes off. Turns back inside. He fumbles. But the Bengals recover. It'll be 2nd and inches from the 20-yard line. A gain of 9. In the hurry up. Johnson in the gun. Johnson back. Throws. Caught by Palmer. No. Incomplete. Eldon Burns broke up the pass. And that'll stop the clock with 1:02 left. Chris Palmer couldn't hold on. 3rd and inches. At the Steeler 20. Bengals can tie it up or take the lead here. Johnson under center. Johnson hands off to Terrell, gets the first down. A yard gain to the 19. Ben Darius on the tackle. They're in the hurry up. Johnson under center. Down to 50 seconds. Johnson hands off to Terrell again up the middle, and Terrell all the way down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 13. They stay in the hurry up. 1st and goal Bengals at the Steelers 6. 36 seconds. Johnson to Terrell. Terrell gets hit. And they still do not take a timeout. 30 seconds left. A loss of 3 yards. Johnson hands off to Terrell, and he gets hit for a loss again back at the 10-yard line. They stay in the hurry up, even though they have 3 timeouts. 4 wide, 16 seconds. Johnson to Terrell around the outside. Loss of a yard again. And the Bengals finally take a timeout with 11 seconds left. It'll be 4th down. Did somebody forget that they had timeouts on the sideline? Well, the Bengals will line up. It's 4th down. This will be a 28-yard field goal attempt by Luke Jones to tie the game up. It's like they didn't know they had a timeout. Much less 3 of them. Well, 2 of them. They took a timeout there. Luke Jones from 28, and now the Steelers want to ice him. That rarely works. Well, it worked on the extra point last game. That was actually a block, though. All right, this will be from 28 yards to tie it up. This one looks like, yeah, it worked last game. This one looks like it's headed to overtime. Fourth and goal from the 11-yard line. Jones from 28 yards. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. We're tied at 27 with 7 seconds remaining. Steelers-Bengals. Week 2. It's turned into a great game. Now watch the Steelers return it for a touchdown. I'd laugh. The Steelers' offense a lot better this year. However, if there's a weak spot, it's the defense. They gave up 24 points last week. They've given up 27 this week. Steelers won last week, but they gave up a lot of points. Luke Jones will kick off. From the 6, Hayes on the return over the 20-25. Fernando Hayes out to the 30-yard line. 4 seconds left. And I'd be willing to bet the Steelers will play for overtime here. They'll just run a play and go to overtime. They'll probably play it safe. I would. Well, you ready for some bonus football? Well, the Steelers, this is a passing formation. Mallon in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Mallon drops back. Mallon looking, throws deep. Hail Mary. Incomplete. We go to overtime. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to overtime. Steelers-Bengals tied at 27. All right, here we go. The disclaimer, the explanation. With Madden 19 here. Whoever wins the toss can win the game outright with a touchdown on the opening drive. Anything less than that, the other team will get the ball. The Bengals have won the toss, so the Bengals can win the game on the opening drive if they get a touchdown. Anything less than that, the Steelers get a possession. If the Bengals do not score and the Steelers get the ball, we go to sudden death. 27 all as we start overtime. Remember, here at Jammin' Sports, we don't have ties. We'll keep playing till somebody wins. There's the kickoff. About 7 yards deep. Turner takes a knee. Touchback. And the Bengals will have it from the 25. Max Johnson leads the Bengal offense out onto the field. As we start the overtime. We've had 20 double overtime games in our history. We didn't have any last season. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Johnson hands off to Granger. And Granger to the 30-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Now, we had overtime games last season, just not double overtime. Atwater came up, made the tackle for the Steelers. Tony Atwater. 2nd and 5 for the Bengals at their own 30-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. Austin in motion. Johnson fakes the handoff. Johnson throws and incomplete. He was looking for Chris Palmer, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5. It always seems like when division rivals play, it's always a close game, regardless of the records. 4 wide for the Bengals, 3rd and 5. Johnson in the shotgun. Wheeler in motion. Johnson looking. Johnson throws and incomplete. The Bengals go 3 and out. It'll be 4th down. And as soon as the Steelers touch the ball, we're in sudden death. Pittsburgh can win it with a field goal now. Unless the Bengals run up fake. Zach Everett back to punt, gets the punt away. From the 25, Craven on the return. And Jake Craven brings it out to the 35-yard line. We're now in sudden death overtime. The next team to score wins. It doesn't matter who, it doesn't matter how. As Tom Mallon will come back out. Next score wins. All they have to do is get in field goal range. The Steelers need about 35 to 40 yards to get into field goal range. 4 wide for the Steelers, 3 to the far side. Mallon in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Mallon looking. Mallon throws and caught by Kenneth Berry into Bengal territory to the 43-yard line. 22 yards to Berry, the tight end. 1st down Pittsburgh. At the Bengal 43, not quite in field goal range yet. It'd be a 60-yarder from here. Patriots, Colts up next. I promise, we'll get there. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon hands off to Rushing, and Cody Rushing down to the 35. That'll be a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Bengal 35. It'd be a 52-yard field goal now. Clock is moving here in the overtime. 6:25 left in the first overtime. 2nd and 2 from the Bengal 35. 4 wide. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon to Rushing. And Rushing to the 34. Be 3rd and 1. Kevin Wilson on the tackle. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the first overtime. We're tied at 27. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Steelers at the Bengal 34-yard line. Everybody in tight. Mallon under center. Davis has joined us. Mallon to Rushing. Gets the first down. Picks up a yard to the 33. First down, Pittsburgh. Davis, your Patriots play next. It's the Patriots and the Colts up next. First down, Pittsburgh. 5:32 left in the first overtime. Steelers have it now at the Bengal 33. It'd be a 50-yard field goal from here. Everybody in tight. Mallon under center. Mallon rushing again. And Cody Rushing to the 31-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Tackle made by number 54, Jay Charles, the linebacker. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the first overtime. Steelers come out. Mallon under center. Hayes in motion. Mallon to Talbert this time, and Talbert goes nowhere. Actually lost a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. As Lacey Holmes made the tackle, the 5th-year defensive end out of Houston. And now the Steelers face a 3rd and 9. At the Bengal 31-yard line. 4.5 minutes left in the overtime. Steelers come out. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon drops back. Mallon looking. He's got all day. He throws. Caught by Berry. And now the Steelers are in field goal range. A 19-yard catch down to the 12-yard line. Kenneth Berry. And now it'd be a 29-yard field goal attempt. We're in sudden death overtime at the moment. The Bengals had it first. They went 3 and out. And now the Steelers are driving. Steelers trying to salvage a win here and get to 2-0 on the season. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Mallon under center. Mallon drops back, throws, and it's intercepted. He overthrew his receiver. Taylor brings it out to the 8-yard line. Intercepted by Taylor, number 34. Trayon Taylor, the 7th-year safety out of Connecticut. Just when you thought the Steelers, they should have kicked the field goal. Just when you thought the Steelers were going to wrap this one up. Mallon throws a pick. And now Max Johnson comes back out. The Bengals will have it. 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line with 3:42 left in the first overtime. Once again, if we're tied, we'll go to a second overtime. We'll keep playing till somebody wins. 1st and 10 from the 8-yard line. Johnson under center, everybody in tight. Johnson, play action from his end zone, looking, throws, and it's intercepted by Ben DeRise on the deflection. They get it right back. Back-to-back picks. And I think we're going to get a flag.
Personal foul.
Face mask on the Bengals on the tackle. Half the distance to the goal line.
Automatic first down.
And the Steelers get it right back. First and goal from the 8. Just kick the field goal. It'd be a 25-yard field goal attempt. Just kick it. In the game. The Bengals pick it off, and on the very next play, the Steelers pick it back off. Yeah, Evil Dead, what are they doing? I don't know. Yep, and the Bengals will try to ice them. Pittsburgh says enough is enough. Let's just kick this thing and get out of here. So they're going to try to ice them. This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt by Zach Miller in his second year out of UNLV. To win it for the Steelers in overtime. We've got the Patriots and the Colts up next. Give me about 5 minutes to get that set up. For the win, Zach Miller from 25 in overtime. Snap, kick is up. Kick is good. And the Steelers win it in OT. Your final score, Pittsburgh 30, Cincinnati 27. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Patriots Colts up next.